Come back to this one. Shot on Sanchez. Bounces right in front. Still bouncing, and now we'll go near side board. 7:17 left in the second period as you rejoin us here on Sidelines at TimesUnion.com. I'm Ben Myers, play-by-play for you in our second game of the evening in Section 2 hockey. This one between the Queensbury Spartans and the Bethlehem Eagles. Bethlehem has just taken a 3-2 lead. We're going to have a penalty here against Bethlehem going into the box, or excuse me, against Queensbury. Going into the box once again is Ben Willows for a blow to the head. So another Bethlehem power play starts with 6:56 left in the period. The Stroh goal was an even strength goal. It was a great pass that set it up. Spartans will win the draw here, played off the glass. No, this one's going to get up and over the glass. We're going to have another face-off in Bethlehem, or excuse me, in Queensbury ice. Draw held in. Caswell move it back in behind goal. Try and get a pass through the slot. Unable to find anybody there. Doing more with the steal. Excuse me! Can you get out of the way, please? Bring it near side boards. Gastola move it out through neutral ice. Left wing. Flip it in. Try and get something going here. Unable to get the connection, no. Now we'll go back down the length of the sheet. Sanchez will tip it to Vincent. 52 seconds left on the power play. 6:15 left in the second period. 3-2 Bethlehem in the lead. Move it in with Parente, who brings it in over the blue line through the center. Take it down in the right side corner. Backhand into Vincent in behind. Can't keep the handle though. Now they get it back to Vincent in the corner. Move it top of the circle. Wrist one on. A nice save made there by Nolan that time to hold it for no rebound. Draw will go down in the corner. Hit delivered on the side there by Carroll. Took Kirby right down with it on the shoulder. Out to the point with Vincent, and this one will hit a defender and go into the corner. Parente has it. Parente move it back around. Backhand down in the corner. Carroll gets a little bit of his own medicine this time as he's put up in the glass. Working on it there is Kirby for the Spartans. 5 seconds left in the power play for the Eagles. Still pinned up along the boards. Kirby keeps it pinned there. Power play comes to an end, and I think we're going to have a hand pass here called against Bethlehem. That'll move it out of Spartan ice. Draw put in behind the Bethlehem goal. Spartans will move it back out near side corner though, and where it's taken away by Bethlehem. Now we're out in the neutral zone. Try and get the pass ahead. That time they were trying to hit Clark with it. Clark will put it in. Now we'll go back around the board and swing it all the way back to State, who backs up with it. 5 minutes left in the period. 3-2 Eagles in the lead. Tip, and it'll go towards Nolan. Nolan has it on his stick though. Backhands it around, but he loses the handle there, and Clark had a nice pass. Almost got it through the slot. Couldn't do it though. Gloved down and held in at the blue line. Now we're in the corner. Now we'll put one in with Clark, and we're on the far side circle. Gastola on, takes it in behind. Trying to find somebody to pass to, has it knocked off his stick. Move it back with Christ for the Spartans. Pass across. They almost tried to get it to Gastola there. Missed the tape. 4.5 left in the period. 3-2 Bethlehem in the lead. Vincent trying to hold in. He'll do so. Top of the slot. Sling one down. Bounces off for Standig, and now it'll be put out of danger by Queensbury. Slow start to the period by the Eagles, but they have picked it up in the second half of this second period. 4:15 left in the period. Spartans in a change, caught up in it a little bit. Gastola cruises in, trying to grab this one in the corner, and does so. Get it out to the point, shot upcoming, fire it, and it'll hit a couple in front, still loose. Castola trying for a wraparound, he'll be denied. On far side corner, Vincent's there. He'll grab it, get on his stick a couple of times, but he'll be knocked off of it by 2 Spartans. They'll go up and out of danger, and eventually try and move it out of the area with more. Little far side corner now. 360, and then a trip and a fall by the Eagles as they try and get it out. Castola couldn't get through his defender, and now we'll have a shot on it, go high and wide to the left. 3.5 left in the period, 3-2 lead for Bethlehem. Back in behind, come near side boards. Hit delivered there. That time it was Canali who was trying to knock down an Eagle, but they just stood him up instead. Slinging back and forth on the cardboard. Couple of skaters run into the boards on the far side, and they're both a little slow to get up. 3:15 left in the period. We're going to have a whistle. Let's see if we're going to have... Looks like it's going to be just an injury as one of the Spartans skates off the ice. Oh, and they are going to send an Eagle to the box. They're going to send Nick Castola into the box. So check from behind is the official word on the penalty. Castola will be in for a 1.5 starting with 3:15 left in the period. Eagles are going to have to defend this 3-2 lead. Sanchez got a little stale back there after a busy first 7.5. He's been a little quiet in his second 7.5. Out at the point, wind it up, put one on. This one will hit defenders and be bounced to the corner, chased by Edwards. Edwards has it now, get the pass across. Wind it up, let it go. This one will go on the other side corner. Parente bounces it back over there after it rebounded off the boards. Back out to the point, Canali has it. He'll get the pass across, trying for a shot now. This one will go over Sanchez's head, and now on the near side boards, 1 minute left in the period. Active power play for the Spartans. Wind it up, this one's going to hit a defender and go out into the neutral zone. Giving up his body on the play that time was Flagler for Bethlehem. 53 seconds left in the power play, back out into neutral again. Now we're down to 45 for the Spartans on the advantage. Play it near side, bring it in with Edwards. He can't get it in yet. Now it's going to deflect off a skate. Now he's going to go over the right wing to get it in. Back in behind, taken away by Moran. He'll try and get it out via the boards and will do so. And Queensbury's going to have to get this one restarted with Andrew Christ at the back. 28 seconds left in the power play, 2:10 left in the period. Drive it up the left side with Christ. Christ trying to play it out to the point, does so. Now let's sling it across the ice. Drive it in up that right side circle, and a shot on Sanchez. He can't make the save, and we're tied at 3. .201 left in the second period. Power play goal for the Spartans. Looked like it came off the stick of Brandon Edwards to see if he gets credit for the goal or if it deflected off of somebody in front. Two minutes left in the second period, still waiting for official word on that goal, but we are tied 3-3 in this second period at the Bethlehem Area YMCA. I'm Ben Myers for TimesUnion.com and a Sidelines blog as Vincent brings it in up the right-hand side. He'll go 180, lose the handle though, and the Spartans are able to clear the zone. Bring it back up that side with Edwards, and he'll take a big hit there. Taken down by Vincent. Drive it in though, another shot on Sanchez, and he'll make the save with a blocker glove actually instead of the regular glove. I think we're going to have a trip called against Bethlehem on this one though with 1.5 minutes. Well, actually 1:31 left in the period, so this power play will go until 1 second left. They do give Edwards credit for the goal there. Headed to the box is Vincent for Bethlehem. 1:31 left in the period, so this one will take us right down to the bitter end of this second period of play. Drive up, oh, snapshot instead. And this one's still loose in the slot, but a big scramble for it. Nobody's been able to come away with it yet. Still loose in the slot, and it's finally going to get kicked free and then knocked out by the Bethlehem defense. Near side board, Spartans holding in. They scored a power play goal last time. They had another snapper on, and Sanchez going to make the save, go in the near side corner. Merge with it will be Edwards, who had that goal. Another one driving across the slot. And this time Sanchez is going to be able to hold. We're going to have some pushing after the fact. Sure, just some political discussion down there. 1:04 left in the period, 1:03 left on the power play. Three minutes left in the period. Edwards, who has that last power play goal for the Spartans, he's in the circle, going up against Gostola there, and he'll win it. Spartans will hold it in. Edwards near side. Go out to the point, sling it on. This one's going to hit somebody in the back and go down in the near side corner. 50 seconds left in the power play, 51 left in the period. Far side corner now. Try and drive it in. This time will be Moore. Has it on his stick still. Now he'll bring it out. Wind it up and let it go. Loose in front, and they'll bounce each other around. Once again, initial drive came from Canali. Looks like we're going to have a roughing call here against Queensbury. They're going to forfeit the rest of this power play. Pagels is going to be sent to the box. So 40.1 left in the period. We're going to have even strength for all but 4 on 4 for the next 39 seconds. Then we'll have 1 second of Bethlehem power play, and then we'll go into the locker room, and the Eagles will emerge from the locker room with the advantage. 4 on 4 taken in behind by Kirby behind his own goal. He dodges one and brings it out. He'll carry it out of his own zone. Through mid-ice, now over the blue line in the attacking third. Go down to the far side corner. 25 seconds left to go in the period. Kirby still has it and got a shot at Sanchez. Sanchez made the save. 21.7 left in the period. 20 seconds left of 4 on 4. It's going to be about a 51-second power play for the Eagles. About 50 seconds when it all shakes out, coming out of the second intermission locker room. Draw knocked back in behind, then shuffled along on the boards by Moran. Couldn't get it out of danger just yet. 13 seconds left in the period. Back in behind, Gostola touched it for a second. Now we're near side boards again. 6 seconds left, now 5, now 4 left in the period. Still stuck on that near side board as we come to the end of the second period. So 3-3, and we have some pushing and shoving after the fact once again in that near side corner. And we'll stick with it, see if there's any penalties that are going to be assessed here. You got to figure somebody's going to be going in for at least a minute and a half after the Spartan is down on the ice. So it looks like Parenti might be getting a penalty of some kind. Referees are talking it over right now. Second period has come to an end. We're tied at 3-3. Right now, it's a 49-second abbreviated power play for Bethlehem coming out of the locker room, but we'll see what happens with the extracurriculars. Talking it over with Andrew Chris there of Queensbury. We're going to take the chance to step aside ourselves, and we'll be back with the beginning of the third period to try and shake it out all for you at the start of that third period. I'm Ben Myers for TimesUnion.com and the Sidelines blog. We're tied at 3 at the Bethlehem area YMCA between the host Eagles and the visiting Spartans Queensbury. Be back with the third period in just a moment.